everyone, this is Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations, and today I'm going to be doing a challenge for the Creative Paper Artisan Facebook group. And her challenge for the month of May is to create a trifold, and also with using 2 of her freebies that she has listed in the group. So I will put the link to all that down below. So if you want to join in on this challenge, that would be fantastic. I'm going to use this vanilla envelope. It's a 9 by 14-ish. It's a legal size. I have a lot of these from my work, so but you can certainly adjust this to whatever size you want to do. The freebies that I'm going to be using are, she has, first of all, this is going to be like botanical, herb, vegetable, fruit themed. I have some different, well, I'll just show you. So these little tags are one of her freebies, and these are just some fun, you know, there's star anise and pepper and mint and basil and stuff like that. So I have these little tags. And then from the Digital Collage Club, I have these apothecary labels. So I have botanical, and then I have herbs. And I have these little vegetable tabs, circles, whatever you want to call them. I have these cute little fruit botanical cards. So I'm going to put those in there. And then I have these bigger journal cards. So I have all this embellishments, and I want to put them all in my trifold. So this is the first freebie I'm using from Creative Paper Artisan. This is actually 2 more. These are separate freebies. So I'm going to use these to decorate, or I think I'm probably going to make big pockets out of them for the cards. So I cut them out, and I used a tear ruler so I can get that deckled edge, and I've inked them all up, and I've inked all of this up. So we're going to make the trifold to fit all of this, so I kind of have it all in one little ephemera place, I guess you could call it. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to first tear this in half, and I'm just going to tear it because it'll rip pretty easy right on that fold. Okay, and I'm going to use just the one side. Now this other side I'm going to use to make the pockets and stuff, because I need them to be thick pockets. So I'm going to use this to make the pockets. But first of all, I want to decorate the outside and inside of this. And I think what I'm going to do for the outside is I have these pretty napkins, and I'm going to decoupage them on there. I probably have to use 2. So that'll be my outside, and that'll be really pretty, I think. So first of all, though, I'm sorry, I have cat hair everywhere. First of all, I'm going to cut this down to the size I want. Now, I want my pocket to be able to fit in here, so I think what I might actually just do is just cut right across the top here and cut this part off. So let's do that. Okay, so I've cut this piece off, and now I have a solid piece here. And in case you're wondering, this is, yeah, it's like 14 3/4 by 8.5. So that's how big this one is. Okay, then I want to get my scoreboard. And I want this side to kind of be bigger, and then this to have like a flap. But I am going to put stuff on here, so. And I want to make sure this fits as a pocket. Okay. Actually, I guess I don't need the scoreboard yet, but I will. So I'm going to fold that. And I folded that at about 5 3/4-ish. Okay. And this one I'm going to fold over, but I'm not going to butt it right up against there. I'm going to fold it about 2.5 inches. And then you can see that's not butting right up against that fold. Okay. So then the reason for my scoreboard is I want this to have about a 1/4 inch spine, because when I put these in there, that's going to be pretty thick. So I need to have room. So I'm going to take this fold, which again is about 5 3/4, and I'm going to go to the 6, score that really well. And then I also want this one to have that spine, and I'm going to come back this way because I want this room. I don't want to cut into this, and that's kind of why I left it, you know, some room here. So I'm going to come back 1/4 inch. So I don't know if you can see my score lines. Okay. So let's put that away. All right, so I'm gonna get these folded. Whoops. Get those burnished down really good. Okay. And then you can see I have my little spine. Get this folded. And I have that little spine. So then this, okay, I'm gonna have to cut some of this off because I did not plan that very well, did I? Okay, I'm just gonna trim a little of this off. I'll just use my ruler, my craft knife here. I'm gonna cut off about 1/4 inch. So about right there. There we go. Here we go, that's better. Okay, and so that's what it looks like from the top. All right, now comes the fun part of decorating. Okay, so this is my outside. And let me get my napkin here. Take off this back part. Okay. And I sometimes keep these. I don't always just toss them, because you can stamp on here and make your own napkin basically. So unless you just have so many of these that you know, are overwhelmed, just keep a couple of those. Let me do another one here real quick. Guess I should have kept that piece of tape, huh? Okay. Alright, so I got my 2 napkins. Stuff out of the way. And I think what I'll do, now this has a little copyright thing on it, so I want to make sure I don't get that on there. So let's see. I think what I'll do is I'll cover about up to here, and I think I'm going to tear this side, and then when I put on the other piece I'll tear that side, and it'll blend better if the edges are torn. So just tear this off here. And I don't want it to be right on the spine, because then it could come open. So this gives it some overlap. Okay, and I'm going to use glue stick to get it stuck down, and then I will probably go over it with my Liquitex matte gel. But I think it's just to get it, and you can use the matte gel for that too, to just glue it down, but I'm just going to use glue stick because it works just fine. So I have it dry, mostly. There's a few tacky spots, but it should be okay. So now I'm going to take the extra off, and I'm going to try to just rip it. Sometimes napkin doesn't really rip that well. You can also use sandpaper, and you know, if you want that real smooth edge. And I'm just gonna try this. Okay, well, let's try the craft knife. There we go. That's a little better. I think some of this is, yeah, that's a little wet still. Or you could just, you know, take the easy route and go around with scissors. You know, I just wanted to show you all the different ways you could do this, right? Maybe I should turn it over so I can see where I'm cutting. Oops. cut into my folder. See, I can't cut straight even when there's a line. I always cut right into my folder. Okay. Alright, so there's still some little scragglies here. Sometimes I kind of like this look and I'll just leave this, but I think for this project I don't want that on there. I said for this project I don't want that on there. It's not listening to me. Okay. Alright, so let's get our folds back in there. And for things like this, you could take another little piece of napkin and cover that up. But I think I'm okay with it. This is just for me and my ephemera, so I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so there's our trifold. I'm gonna use this as a pocket over here for these cards, and then I'll make pockets here and here for the other stuff. Now this is printed on, I think, 28-pound paper, but I want it to be a little bit more sturdy, but not, you know, cardboard sturdy. Even though I already cut it out, I'm just going to glue it onto another piece of just plain paper, and I can rip around it again. So let me do that. Actually, I think I'll use the matte gel again, just so that I know I've got all the edges and everything. Oops. Okay, now what I'm going to attempt to do, because I don't want this to just be a flat pocket, so I'm going to leave some room around here to make, you know, like the, I guess, gusseted pocket, but I need to let that dry. So let's let that dry for a minute before I start messing with that. And let's measure for some pockets over here. Again, I'm going to use this. Now over here I'm going to put, let me find my stuff. I'm going to put these little circles in a pocket. And then I think I'll put the tags right there. The big cards will go here. And then these will go in little pockets right there. And these will go in a pocket right there. So that's kind of how I want the layout to be. So I need to make little pockets for all of these. I'll do a couple, and then the rest I'll do off camera, because it's going to be the same process for everything, but I do want to do some of them with you. Okay, so oops. For this side, going to measure, okay, I'm going to put this on a straight line. I'm going to measure out 1/4 of an inch because that's going to be the little flappy that's folded in. And then I'm going to measure right here is my spine, okay? So I want the pocket to come almost to the spine, and then I'm just going to measure over a little bit more for the flap. Does that make sense? So my pocket is going to be this size, but I want those little flaps, okay? And then for the height of it, I'll just take my tags and probably have them, okay, well, I need a little space at the bottom, so that's gonna fold under, don't forget that. Yeah, so we can come about right there. Does that make sense? I hope so. That's kind of how I measure. So let me just cut that real quick. Actually, I'll just use my ruler and knife, and I think it'll make sense if it doesn't right now. And you can use any material you want for your pocket. I just want to make sure that it's sturdy and it's gonna hold. Okay. And we'll cut the top. Go by right there. Okay. And then I am going to use my scoreboard just to score. So this is going to be the top of my pocket. So I'm just going to score 1/4 inch on that side and 1/4 inch on this side. And then that, yeah, that score line's about 1/4 of an inch at the bottom. That's the factory score line. Okay. So my pocket will have some room to put all those tags. Let me make sure they're gonna fit. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Okay. Now, I thought about whether or not I wanted to decorate the inside, and I don't think I do, because I'm okay with this manila cover or color, and all my pockets are gonna be decorative. Well, I might need to fold one of these sides in just a little bit more, because I do have room to move on this. There we go. I think our tag will still fit. Yeah, okay. It was landing right on that fold, and I didn't want that. But do I want to like stamp or I don't know. No, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I think it'll be fine. It's an ephemera holder for me, so yeah, I'll just leave it. Okay, but to decorate the pockets, I wonder if I'll just use the same napkin. That way it's all cohesive. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And I'll just use glue stick real quick. Maybe. Just make sure I get it on there real good. Nice thick coat. There we go. Careful not to tear it, but I do want it kind of smoothed out. You know how napkins have all those little bumps. Okay. I'm not going to worry about this being too precise because these edges will be folded over, so they'll be all right. And this top one, I think I'm going to fold it over the top. There we go. And then I'm going to miter the corners. So these will fold up nice and easy. Okay. Get glue on my desk. Okay, so then get these folded back. And then there's my first pocket. I am going to cut a notch in there. Put it in the right slot first, that will help. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're supposed to wait till that dries, right? Okay. Yeah, there was a lot of glue on there. Should wait till that dries. There we go. I might go back and... I think that's fine. We're good. We're good. Okay. My other ones, though, I'll wait for them to dry. Okay. So that'll go here. Let's get that down. I'm going to use my Barely Arts glue. First, I'm going to burnish these down pretty good. But don't glue it closed. Okay. You could also use tape, double-sided tape for this. Ooh. Barely got that fitting in there. Okay. Make sure I don't glue those shut. There we go. All right, let's do one more. Let me see if my big one's kind of dry. We'll get that one down so I can do that with you guys. Get that out of the way. All right. where's my, there we go. I'm just gonna cut it this way. I think it'll be a little bit easier. Okay, now this side though, I want it ripped. Excuse me. Let's see if we can. There we go. And these will be folded, so I should have inked that paper. Yeah, because you'll still see a little bit of white, so I'm going to ink that. There we go. That should work. This is still kind of wet, so I think I really slopped it on there. Okay, let's cut these corners. I'm gonna cut these up here. Just a little slant. Okay, and then we'll ink that. Get rid of that white. And ink this one. Get rid of that white. Re-ink this side. There we go. And that'll be glued down, and that's pretty sturdy. Okay, get all this out of my way here. And let's find my folio. Glue this down right in there. Yeah, okay. And get it somewhat close to the spine there, but again, I gotta butt it right up against there. Okay. Hopefully I don't glue this shut, which I think I probably did. There we go. I think I got it. I have to come back and do this a little bit more. I didn't quite leave myself enough room to fold over. Okay. And so there's that, and then these will fit inside there. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do the other pockets. They're all basically gonna be that same formula. I'll decorate them up and get them glued in, and then I'll come back and show you what I've done. All right, guys, here's what I've done. Did some random stamping, just to kind of, wasn't real sure about that plain background, so I just did some random stuff. But here are the pockets that I've made, and you can see these down here are pretty thick, so I kind of made them boxy. These are just regular little pockets there. Same with this one. So let's put in our goodies. So we have our pretty journal cards here, garden cards. So those will go in there. And then our cute little tags from Creative Paper Artisan. Those will go in there. And our little vegetable embellishments, circles, I don't know what you want to call them. These are from the Digital Collage Club, and these are from the Digital Collage Club as well. This is from Creative Paper Artisan. And then we have these apothecary labels, also Digital Collage Club. I made this one pretty tight, but they'll stay in there. And I have these cute herb apothecary labels. It's easier if I put the one in first. And then these cute little cards with the fruits on them. So there we go. These, and these are all from Digital Collage Club. This paper and these tags are from Creative Paper Artisan. I'll link both links below for you. If you're not familiar with the Digital Collage Club, it's an awesome site. I'm not affiliated or sponsored or anything, but they do have an annual membership and then a lifetime membership. So, and I don't remember what the prices are on that, but I did the lifetime membership about a year ago and have really gotten good use out of it. So it's definitely something to check out. Okay, so there we go. There's our folio. And I haven't decided on a closure. I'll probably do the policy closure. So let's just do that real quick. I'm gonna just take this manila envelope and make some circles. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah. That'll be fine. I left room. I'm gonna make these kind of thick. Yeah, I think three thick should do. If I have enough card here. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna glue all these together real quick. This was really a fun project to make. I don't think I've made anything that like specifically fit something, so it was a little different for me, which is good. I enjoyed it. Okay, so I got those, and you can use buttons or just a ribbon, whatever you want to do for the closure. Some Velcro, that would work. Okay, now do I want, yeah, I think I'll just leave them. I am gonna ink them up though, just to give them a little definition. And grunge. I don't know why I'm way over there. Okay. So this one, sorry, got gluey fingers. Yeah, that one can go there. Let's see if this one will fit okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have, I don't know, maybe I do just want to do some Velcro because I don't want to punch a hole right in the middle there. So let me find my Velcro real quick. Alright, well apparently I'm out of Velcro. So I think I will just tie a ribbon or just some of this, yeah, some of this twine. I think that would look good. Let's see, how much do I want? Yeah, this will be just fine. All right, and there we go. Our little trifold folio for our botanical and herbal stuff. Let's take one last look. Just open it up. We have our little cards and our labels, and this can still fit a lot more in it. There's plenty of room in there. And these little medallions and the tags. Cute. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoyed making it. It was a lot of fun. There it is from the top. Whoops. Gonna have to be careful so those don't fall out. I may have to put some little something on there, but anyway, that is it for this one, guys. Again, I'll put all the descriptions to everything I used, well, the papers and stuff, down below. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification so you know when I upload new videos. And my link tree is below for all of my other social media. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.